Greetings everybody, Pioneer Games Online, and welcome to, well, as it says, my 3-year anniversary of Let's Playing. I've really been doing this for too long, haven't I? Yeah, this is 3 years ago. I started my Let's Play of No More Heroes. It really feels weird to have basically come this far since then, since I started No More Heroes after my freshman year of high school, and here I am now, a high school graduate. But Let's Playing has really helped me get through high school. It's gonna help me get through a lot of things going forward as well. But we'll talk about that later. For now, let's talk about my thoughts overall on each of the 6 Let's Plays we've gone through this year. First one we did, Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Danganronpa is a game series I enjoy, which is why I wanted to Let's Play it. My only problem I had with the Let's Play is the Danganronpa games are best enjoyed watching people play through them blind, and I wasn't playing through blind. But it was still fun doing all this. It was also really cool because for this one, at the time, it became my longest Let's Play, being 95 episodes long. Which, it will not stay like that for long, as we know here in the present, or like we know. But I also, even if it wasn't blind, I do like how I constructed everything. Where it's like, namely with giving gifts. Basically listing off every single gift and their number, kind of having it as a detailed guide for the gifts. But that's most of my thoughts on Danganronpa. After that was Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. Honestly, it was a long time since I played some RPG. So this was me going back to a game that I previously played before and kind of reminiscing in a way. But I definitely enjoyed it. Well, I guess that's, I wouldn't say an empty statement, but basically I enjoyed doing all these Let's Plays, but I think that part went without saying. But Super Mario RPG was fun. That's also where I started introducing bios for, like, bosses. Mainly for RPGs, but, hey. And I started to learn, yeah, I like doing these bios. I'm gonna do them more. The bios are best done for RPGs, but that's another story. That was the main thing I think came out of me Let's Playing Super Mario RPG. Next up was Wario Land 2. Wario Land 2 was a bit tougher to work with because episodes end up typically being pretty short because I just decided to go at the pace of 1 stage per episode. And some stages are pretty short, but we still got through it, showed everything, pretty much everything I wanted to show. Got through it 100%, had a good time, and I look forward to the day when I will inevitably Let's Play Wario Land 3, since that is probably my favorite of the Wario Land games. After that was Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. Would start off in the first episode looking like it was just going to be Donkey Kong for the NES, transition into Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. Which does bring me to something that I would like to talk about, something that I'm going to be doing going forward. This will be after Persona 5 concludes, but, and I'm sure I've talked about this, at least briefly on a stream before, I would like to have basically a day where I play some sort of retro game as a Let's Play. Right now I'm looking at Saturdays. Of course, like I said, this is going to be when Persona 5 is done. But it'll basically be like I'll have a main Let's Play going, and then on Saturdays would be some sort of short game that you would just get every Saturday. So it'd be like a nice break from people who don't want to just see the game that I'm currently Let's Playing. So, I started giving it some thought to do that after I finished Let's Playing Donkey Kong, and I think I might end up doing that. After Donkey Kong was Pikmin, and I'll be blunt, the main reason I Let's Play Pikmin was to buy myself some time for waiting for Persona 5 to come out. But yeah, Pikmin, even if it was like just there to fill in an empty time slot, I still enjoyed playing Pikmin because very similar to Super Mario RPG, I played it way back when, and I played it again, like I picked up and played it again for the first time in years. But I picked it up, I played it, I enjoyed it, I 100%ed it, and I showed everything I wanted to. I showed all the endings, I showed pretty much everything, and definitely look forward to whenever I decide to Let's Play Pikmin 2, because that will happen eventually. And finally, the big one, Persona 5. This Let's Play has been in the works even since before I started Let's Playing. It was really hard to work around because the game kept getting delayed, but the wait, I'm sure, or I'm not even sure, the wait I know was worth it. Because here I am Let's Playing Persona 5. There were some worries for me about Let's Playing Persona 5 because of Atlus's whole thing about, no, we're gonna prevent people from Let's Playing this game. It looks like from here on out I will be in the clear, so that's at least nice, and it's relieving. But Persona 5, like, I love the Persona games. I played Persona 3 way back when, and I found myself really loving Persona 3. I love Persona 4, and it just became a huge series that I really liked playing. And, well, I said this in the reveal trailer for the Persona 5 Let's Play, but Persona 5 is one of the games that made me decide I wanted to be a Let's Player. And I don't regret that decision, and I'm not going back. Of course, we are only like halfway through Persona 5 in terms of the Let's Play, but we will definitely finish within the 4th year of Let's Playing. But that's, well, I guess the only other thing to comment about Persona 5 is it overthrew Danganronpa for longest series, because Danganronpa was 95 episodes long. Persona 5 is gonna very easily destroy that. But that's most of what I had to say for the Let's Plays. A lot of other stuff outside of Let's Plays has been happening, like streams. I've been streaming. You should already know this. But not only that, as I said earlier in the episode, in this video, I graduated from high school, which feels really weird, but it also feels really nice, because one of the things that is nice about me graduating from high school, which is already showing on my Twitch page, I am able to stream more often. So I can, like, I've started streaming 3 times a week instead of just once a week. So I'm hoping to stream a heck of a lot more often now, because I do enjoy streaming. I've also enjoyed doing a number of other things throughout this year, like one of the other things that happened near the end of this year of Let's Playing for me, Arcade Pit. For those who don't know, I competed in an Arcade Pit tournament, and although I didn't win, we made it to the semifinals, which is pretty good. And a lot of interesting things happened on there. Another very eventful thing that I'm really glad happened ultimately is I started making more friends via Discord. So a lot of the people who I've met over Discord, I have huge thanks for. There's too many people that I've met through Discord to list, but I have to give thanks to every one of them. They have all helped me get through this final year of high school with me. And even some of them I got to some of my friends from Discord I got to meet at conventions. I met a few of them at, when I went to PAX East just this last year, and I plan to meet more of them when I, hopefully, go to MagFest in 2018, but that's still a long ways away, so I don't know if I can make it there or not. I'm gonna hope for that, but I'm getting a little off topic here. The bottom line is, thanks to everyone who's given me support throughout this past year, or hell, even these past 3 years. Thanks to everyone who has put up with my crap and the nonsense I do on stream or in my Let's Plays. And here's to another year of Let's Playing. I'll see you back here in about another hour today for the next episode of Persona 5. Unless you're watching this days later, or months later, years later, which in that case, if you're watching these years later, how are you? How's the future? Tell me. I need to know. That's enough screwing around for me. Thanks to everyone for these past 3 years, and here's to more Let's Play.